Welcome to the beautiful county of Surrey, where we're helping Jennifer Fairclough surprise her daughter Amanda and her son-in-law Lee. Ex-Army Lee has struggled to integrate back into civilian life after 24 years of service. Now, they live just over there, but before I go and meet Jennifer, let's hear more about their story. Lee joined the British Army when he was just 16 and has been deployed to conflict zones all around the world.
He served many terms in Northern Ireland and in Bosnia. Very proud to have served as a soldier, yes, indeed.
Lee, Amanda and their young kids, Corey and Darcy, had always lived in army barracks. But 2 years ago, after serving his country for 24 years, due to cutbacks in the military, Lee was made redundant.
It was difficult, very difficult for them. They miss the support of the families around them. They have to find housing and they have to find a job. At 40-odd years old, people tend to put you as too old to retrain, and I know it hurt his pride.
Without Lee's regular income, it was difficult for the family to afford to buy or rent a home and build a new life. Finally, around 6 months ago, a charity found them a home to rent long-term.
The house is lovely and they're very pleased, very happy that they've moved back down here. But it came as a shell, so they literally have started again from scratch.
After nearly 2 years of searching, Lee has finally got a full-time job working for a security firm, and the family are beginning to get back on their feet.
It's the beginning of the rest of their lives now. The army part is finished, but now they're on a new chapter, and this is the start of the future.
The family are out for the day, unaware of what's about to happen. Let's get started. It's nice and serene here. Calm before the storm. Jennifer.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Come in, please.
Coast is clear?
Absolutely it is.
Nobody
Not a
knows.
clue. No, nothing.
Brilliant. OK, talk me through the room. The first thing I've noticed, before you say anything, this carpet looks very nice.
That's the only thing that they've managed to do so far, was to put carpets, because they had
Is this new?
Yes, they had no carpets at all in the building.
No, I was thinking all of a sudden, if we don't have to move this, this is going to buy us some time.
Absolutely.
See,
yes.
I'm already thinking ahead.
You are thinking ahead.
Now, talk me through the room here. How many people live in the house?
There are 4.
4. And this room is used as the main room?
Yes, used for the family room. For the children, they play in here as well.
Talk me through the things that you would love to see change in here.
First of all, the magnolia.
Yes.
All her army housing has always been magnolia.
Furniture-wise?
Cushions are worn, very worn.
Okay.
These were given to them as a temporary measure.
Is there anything that they've bought, or is it all just been given? And
most of it has been donated, given, and the only thing that they have bought is the little unit there.
So is it safe to say that they don't really feel like they're at home because
it's not theirs?
Yes.
It's not theirs. It belongs to everybody else, but not them. And their last 12 years of marriage, everything has belonged to somebody else, not them.
And I think that's the key. I think
absolutely.
that's where the change has to happen, because they've got to feel like it's their home, you know. Noticing some lovely pets, by the way, that are here, and some that aren't here, because I can see Reggie's bed. I'm seeing some bearded dragons. It seems like you've got 2 sets of bearded dragons.
Well, the main 2 are in the vivarium over there. This one here has got the babies, which I can't remember, about 3 or 4 weeks ago that they hatched.
Do you want this to be less of a sort of a reptile animal
I want
room?
it to be an adult place, that they're proud.
Okay.
And it very much reflects their personality. I know the animals are very important to them.
Yes, but they can be somewhere else in the house.
They could be somewhere else.
Any other animals?
They have 4 cats.
4 cats?
And they have, I think, 3 snakes.
Gotta love a snake, or 3. Let's see if any of them live upstairs in Lee and Amanda's bedroom, which is the next room we're making over. First thing I'm noticing is there's no wardrobes.
No, they haven't got that far yet. We just have 2 boxes and an assortment of rails.
What about the room is not right?
It would be so nice for this to be a romantic room. It's just a very functional room at the moment. There's nothing of them.
If you could think of a word, would it be luxury? Would it be opulence? Would it be romantic?
All of those things.
All of those things.
All of those things.
Does anything have to stay in here?
No.
Except for the carpet?
Except for the carpet. Nothing.
Okay. Well, you know, I mean, there's not much to say in here. You can feel it when you
There's
walk
nothing
in.
to say.
It's just a square room. It's, you know, it's great in a way because it's a blank canvas.
It is.
For our designer who you're going to meet. And I can tell you now, you're going to be blown away. So our task is clear. Both rooms currently lack personality and need to become spaces that suit this young, energetic family. In the bedroom, we need to create a romantic and relaxing room for Amanda and Lee to unwind in once the kids have gone to bed. Downstairs in the lounge, the overriding colour is the magnolia on the walls, and despite hints of interest in the wallpaper and accessories, there's lots more that could be done to really make this room come alive. The designer whose task it is to splash colour and personality all over these blank canvases is Martin Lawrence Bullard. Martin is an interior designer to the stars and is based over the other side of the pond in Los Angeles. His A-list clients include the Osbournes, Cher and Tommy Hilfiger, and his designs are always super stylish and sophisticated. He is in charge of our team of handymen and women today who are eager to get cracking on his master plan. This is our wonderful designer.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Martin,
Pleased to see you.
Pleasure.
So, Martin, is there anything you can tell us?
Well, all I can say is that I'm going to make this very special. And the bedroom, I have something very romantic in mind. So I hope you're up for a few more grandchildren.
We shall see.
Well, the bearded dragons have just had a few babies, so why not?
Indeed, they have.
Must be in the air.
Yeah. I can promise you, you're going to be wowed. So are you ready to be wowed?
I am definitely ready to be wowed.
You know, this is Martin's first week with us, and we're very excited to have him, so I can't wait for them to get started. Team! Yes! Are you ready? Yes! Well, let's get on with it! Yeah! With a lot to do today, everyone better be on top form and focused on the job at hand without any distractions.
Maybe not my house.
Definitely no time for a staring competition with a lizard, for example. Steve, get back to work.
You ready to go? Let's get out of here.
These rooms didn't have much stuff in them to start with, so we're packing up in no time and even starting to unwrap some of Martin's shiny bits. Now there's just the small matter of moving a couple of Lee and Amanda's most precious possessions. Luckily, I'm well practiced at this. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. There you go, buddy. There you go. Shh, 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 shh. What's his name?
I've no idea.
One's bearded and one's dragon. Okay, shh, shh, shh. Hello. Is your boo-boo. I've just got a special way with animals. Well, all that's left to do is to make sure that the brand new carpets are protected and we're ready to get started. Even the lizards are happy with their new home. There you go, there you go. Actually, they look a bit too happy. Today, we're in Surrey to help Jennifer Fairclough surprise her daughter Amanda and her son-in-law Lee with a makeover that's going to kickstart a new chapter in their lives. Lee joined the army when he was 16 and finished after his full 24 years of service. After a long period of uncertainty, Lee has finally found a full-time job and the family now have a permanent house as well. But it doesn't look or feel like home, and that's where we come in. Our designer, Martin Lawrence Bullard, is the man with the ideas to help transform the living room and the bedroom into beautiful new spaces. Now, apparently the rooms have been emptied out, so let's go and have a look and see where they're up to. Wait. Morning.
Morning, top man.
So look at this. It's now a nice blank canvas in here, ready for me to do my magic.
Talking about magic.
And here he is.
Well, just like that I appeared, you see. No.
We hope we're going to be doing a few tricks today, Pete.
Well, I think you're the man with the tricks because it's not even going to be an illusion, is it? I mean, this is going to be the real deal. You see, we're still going with the magic theme.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's dying a death at the moment.
No, keep with it.
I actually like the fact they had the sofa here because obviously they want to see the TV and that's the focal point. But we're going to give the sofa a little more length, a little more comfort zone so the whole family can kind of cuddle up on it. And I'm going to balance the room, so I'm going to help this sort of long, thin thing by placing a larger chair as a balancing act in the corner there.
How do you feel about the layout in that Martin's talking about?
Yeah, I think the layout sounds wonderful. I honestly have no idea what you mean about the magic size of it.
We're not turning it into a big top. We're going to keep it as something very chic. The magic is going to be in the decorating.
So Martin's got plenty of tricks up his sleeve in this room, and upstairs in the bedroom it's a similar story.
So, this is where all the magic happens. And I have got Delicious Di in the corner, who is a master with a paintbrush. Because this room's not very big, I want to give it some impact. And one of the ways that you can give rooms impact is the ceiling. The ceiling is the most forgotten area to decorate. And so for me, I love to decorate ceilings. And today we've actually got the chance to do that.
There is so much opportunity in this room, especially the fact that because the carpets have been done, it gives you less to worry about this and more to focus on the rest of the room. Are you excited about this particular room?
I am, because a bedroom is a place where you want to create a little fantasy. And we're going to do that, but we're going to do it in a way where I add a little sort of old world romance, but with a modern, fresh approach.
Sounds good.
Yes?
Yeah.
You like it?
I do.
Not too scared?
I'm past scared.
I can understand why Jennifer's feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Martin's not giving too much away, but hopefully she'll understand heaps more once she's seen the mood board. Jennifer, this is a very exciting part of the day because this is where Martin's imagination becomes a reality. Martin?
Well, today, actually, it's more than my imagination because it's actually my outfit. Because as we see today, I'm actually sporting my theme for the day. The turquoise and coral. So the whole inspiration from this came from seeing this beautiful picture of your daughter who's looking very glamorous, but glamorous in kind of a Parisian way. Of course, we're adding a little bit of romance with this kind of slight shabby chic experience, the sort of turquoisey duck egg, mixed with these wonderful coral colours, which are so flattering to live in and so bright and sort of very inspirational colours, actually. So I've decided that the living room is kind of an ode to your daughter. The whole Parisian vibe is being brought in with this sort of wonderful shock of black and white. Now, black and white is actually where our magic is going to happen, because the black and white is going to really pull in some great stylish pops in that living room. Then up to our romantic bedroom is where we go from our coral up to this beautiful sky, up to this wonderful colour. So turquoise and white with this very French influence. Of course, life is not complete without a little crystal chandelier, let's face it. And there's even some secrets going to happen because I know that you guys all have a love of horses and everything equestrian. So we found somebody very special to do something that's going to be a surprise for later on.
So what would you call this theme? If you could put it in one sort of theme.
I think it's Coco Chanel goes on vacation to the Maldives.
Oh, now that sounds good.
Absolutely, it does.
No, I mean, that really does. How do you feel by what you're seeing and hearing?
I love the colours. I think it will look stunning. I just think they're the colours that she would enjoy. They're slightly dramatic, unusual. Yeah, just fabulous.
Well, that's a massive thumbs up from Jennifer for Martin's design, which is a great start. Back inside and the team are already merrily painting away. That duck egg blue colour is going up on the walls and, unusually, on the ceilings too. I can't wait to see what Martin has chosen to go inside these two rooms, and he's agreed to give me a sneak peek.
So, some of my treasures. I know that Amanda, as a little girl, used to go to Tunisia. And so we found this fantastic piece of art, this wonderful West African piece of art that's got this amazing kind of burst of coral, that beautiful turquoise. I love bringing art into my space, and I think it's a very important thing to add. And again, it's that kind of Parisian art collector moment. That's mixed in with sort of the idea of this wonderful Louis Quinze, this incredible French, slightly shabby chic, but very sophisticated furniture that's going to go in the bedroom, which will add that real elegance. A little crystal. You know, again, what's life without a little bit of crystal in it? So a beautiful chandelier again to kind of be reflective and add that romantic vibe. Mirrors, now you know I love a good mirror. So we have to add the mirrors in for that sparkle and eclecticness that I think really makes these interiors feel like they're in another place. It gives it the Parisian sparkle.
Now, that lovely little basket there, what's that used for and where's it going to go?
Well, that's sort of my Maldives moment, you know? It's got that wonderful tropical vibe, and it's to really just mix up the experience in the living room. So I'm going to use those. There's actually two of those. I'm going to use those as little side tables.
Oh, very
and
nice.
kind of, again, it's that layering of the look. It's that sort of well-travelled eye.
The fact that they're going to feel not only that they've been, you know, given this whole new feel to the house, but it's theirs.
Yes, exactly.
It's such a big thing for them. I think they're going to be very, very happy.
I hope so, Pete.
I don't think you need to worry, Martin. He's a man on a mission today, and as work continues inside, he's earmarked Amanda and Lee's existing lounge light for a makeover all of its own.
One of the things that I love to do is take something existing and upcycle it. And this fantastic black chandelier, I kind of love the vibe of it, but to kind of make it a little bit more special, we've got this great vintage chandelier, which again, is the kind of thing that you can find, you know, in a junk shop, basically, or in a charity shop. So this one's kind of really a little bit messed up, you know, a few drops missing. We couldn't really use it, could we?
No.
So we're going to wash up the crystals, a little bit of soapy water, and then I thought what we'd do, we'd take off these black drops and add, using two lengths, the clear crystal ones. So just around all of the cups. Okay. So we'll give it this wonderful kind of black and white moment, which will match my black and white decor.
Fabulous.
So ladies, do you think I can leave you doing this?
I think you can, yes.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
A crystal for you,
Thank you.
a chandelier for you,
Lovely.
and a masterpiece about to happen.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
See you later.
That is going to look like $1 million. Inside, there's a huge amount of painting still to be done in the living room. 1, 2, 1, 2. So me and my second-in-command, Karen, have taken inspiration from Lee's army background. Right, can you face me, though? That'd be nice. Do I have your attention? Present rollers. About turn. And go. Move it, move it, move it.
Reload, Dion, reload. Take the excess off.
Yes, sir.
Neater! Neater! I'll leave them trooping the colour. It's time to find out if they're raw recruits or the A-team. Attention! Turn! Do you know what, guys? You've done a great job. Thank you. Now get on with it. Ah, the sun is always shining in Surrey, ladies and gentlemen, and today it's shining on Amanda and Lee Amos, whose mum Jennifer has organised a special surprise for them. At the age of 16, Lee joined the army and served his country for 24 years. But sadly, a couple of years ago, due to cutbacks, he was made redundant from the household cavalry and had to leave his army property. Lee has since found a full-time security job as well as a rented property for the family to live in. So Mum Jennifer wants us to help turn it into a home. Martin Lawrence Bullard is cracking the whip with our team in there because he has a design up his sleeve which we are slowly figuring out. But I need to find out what Jennifer makes of it so far.
And let's bring some colour in, right? What do we think?
I mean, Amazing. This looks fantastic.
It's
Lovely.
very fresh, right? And this is that kind of French moment. You know, in French interiors, they love to use really rich kind of colourways that sparkle, and then they add a wonderful pattern.
I just love the pattern. I love it is just the freshness of it, and that magnolia is gone. It couldn't be more dramatic and more... It's beautiful, beautiful.
Martin, where do we go from here?
You know, there is nothing like a fireplace to turn a house into a home.
Yeah.
And for this room particularly, that's going to be our real central focal point. No Parisian apartment is complete without a fireplace.
There is a lot happening. In the next couple of hours, we're going to see some dramatic changes if this isn't already. Are you starting to get excited now?
I'm starting to, yes, absolutely. That isn't, excited isn't the word. I'm, yeah, very emotional about it all, and I think it's going to be beautiful.
Well, I hope you've got your decorative passport, because we're off on a trip around the world.
Yeah. I love it.
Our next stop is upstairs in Amanda and Lee's bedroom.
So, guys, downstairs was our Parisian apartment.
Wow.
And now upstairs, this is where we go on vacation to the Maldives. So this beautiful, beautiful turquoise blue is like, you know, the Indian Ocean.
Yeah. I cannot take my eyes off this ceiling. What you've done, I mean, it's stunning.
It's all about adding architecture to the space. So what this is doing, leaving that little bit of white, then adding that band of turquoise, it's created this detail on the ceiling that's giving us the illusion that the ceiling's being taller. I mean, look at it now. Don't you feel like it feels like it's taller already?
It really is amazing. I mean, what are your thoughts on this?
I just think the colour's so beautiful. It's just fresh, and it's holiday-ish almost, as you said. It's beautiful, beautiful colour.
Big question. What's Amanda and Lee going to think of this?
I think they would just be over the moon. I think for Amanda, this will very much remind her of the times we spent when they were younger in North Africa. And also with Lee, when they went out to the Dominican. It's those sort of lovely, vibrant colours that you see over there that you'd never think of using when you come home to do, but it's just so beautiful. I'm really impressed, and I know they will be.
Martin may have been right when he said there's going to be some magic, because he's transformed this into a holiday destination already.
He has definitely transformed it already.
Martin is a makeover magician. And to accessorise his Parisian-themed lounge, he's asked me and Jennifer to frame some black and white photos. While we get busy, I'm going to find out more about Lee and Amanda.
What was his position in the army?
He was in Bosnia 2001, I think 2002. All the things that he's done since then have been to do with the ceremonial division of the Household Cavalry.
He must have a real love for horses. He's obviously dealt with them for a long time.
I think it came with him when he was born.
Yeah.
I think that they're both horse mad. Of course, they would love to have horses of their own, but there isn't any room with the animals that they've already got.
So why is he no longer in the army?
Oh, Lee's 24 years in the army, which is the retirement age. He would have liked to have stayed on for another 5 years, but the army cutbacks, etc., meant that he couldn't continue for another 5 years. And so it's thank you and goodbye to your home, your job.
How does this impact on a family like yours when somebody's lost their job, they've lost their home, but more importantly, they feel at that point that they've lost purpose?
It's very hard for them in middle age to find something else.
Yeah, of course.
That gives them that buzz of the job that he had before.
This means a lot to you, doesn't it?
It means a lot to me because it means a lot to them. And I was just, sorry.
No.
I was just overwhelmed with it was the fireplace, of all things, that just set me going. I just couldn't imagine the sort of thing that you were going to perform in there. I just think this will be the most marvellous thing. It will give them so much of a kick.
Onwards and upwards.
Absolutely. It's wonderful. Thank you.
As both Lee and Amanda are horse lovers, Martin has commissioned a very special equine-shaped gift for their lounge from wire sculptor Emma Stothard.
I tend to work from British wildlife, also domesticated animals, but I've got a huge passion for horses.
She starts by making drawings from life-size horses and scales them down. Then she prepares to make the frame or armature of the model.
We've got 3 pieces of steel. One's for the back of the animal, from the head down to the tail. 1 piece is for the front legs and the other for the back legs.
Each piece of steel is cut to size before being bent into the correct shape.
Just keep moving it side to side so I get an equal bend, because I don't want one leg longer than the other. It needs to represent the shape of the animal, so I like the armature to be as accurate as possible.
The 3 pieces of shaped steel are then ready to be welded together to form the horse. Emma then welds the feet to a steel base.
Now the framework's been made, the next stage is to continue with the wire, the tie wire.
This involves weaving the wire around the frame by hand.
To me, it's very much like drawing. It's very, very linear. Each piece I put in is a line, so I'm trying to get an outline, if you like, of the shape of the animal.
Now, making one of these wire sculptures takes Emma a whole day, and I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Bring in the cavalry.
So this is a really beautiful piece, and you know, she captures the pose of the horse so wonderfully. And because our lovely couple are both great equestrian lovers, I think this was a really poignant thing to do to add to their living room.
Yeah.
Give them this kind of fantastic, real piece of art. And I love the way that the body forms, the tails flicking. There's something really romantic about this.
It's very nice, very nice.
But before we can start adding those magical personal touches, it's time for the heavy stuff. I'd better get my guns ready.
You're a bit headstrong, aren't you, mate? Eh? I'm not going to lift you on my own, no. I'm not even going to try it. I'm going to wait till one of the removalists turns up, and then we're going to do it together. Yes, I know. I know. It's going to be fine.
You okay? You having fun?
As if I just called your name.
Yeah.
You know,
Were
I
you thinking
need
of me
help
and-
here.
Yes.
Should we get this upstairs? We need it.
Well,
don't
the headboard?
we? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. It's not heavy, is it?
No. I could get quite bored with this.
We're going to a board meeting. Can't think of any more.
Just leave it to the pun master.
Hey, you could use this to divide a room as a border. Or put it between 2 countries. No.
Yeah? I'm getting bored of this now.
I've done the board joke.
Are you taking this on board?
Ah, very good.
Over here, guys.
We've left it wrapped up so that we can protect it on its journey. Now it can be unwrapped and put together.
Very nice. See, it's very French.
It is.
We have a little Rococo
Oui.
twist happening at the top.
Jean.
That's the actual French.
Exactly.
Downstairs, decorator Steve is finishing the very Parisian papering. Some stylish full-length curtains are hung, and electrician JB puts the TV into place. Back up in the bedroom, and decorator Di is carrying Martin's theme onto the furniture. And I'm about to face my daily challenge, hanging a blind with handyman Mike.
Now, you've got to be careful. Here will be what's called a lint or a beam that goes across here, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, when you drill into this, you want to make sure that you're level so it doesn't snap this out, because that'll be a problem. Yeah, so just take it nice and easy, nice and gently. Put in the raw plugs, yeah, and attach the brackets.
You know what? I think you can rest assured that the ponge will make it happen.
Perfect. I'll pop back in about 10 minutes, yeah?
Always 10 minutes. Give me some time to do this stuff.
All right.
Instead of give me 10 minutes all the time.
Yeah.
Right, now the hammer bit is easy, but the drill is more fun.
I missed you.
Now let's get down to action.
Make sure you're level. Oh.
Don't worry, the other one's gonna look better. Now for the raw plugs. And the brackets. And the blinds up. Ha! It works!
Mike!
Wait.
Mike!
Do you know what? That is looking pretty good. That's looking good. Yeah, we must attach this now.
Just this vital safety precaution to sort. Leave it to me.
I love this job.
Oh, spot on. I think you pulled out a right blinder there, Pete.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Can I keep this?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah?
Good job. Yeah, definitely, it's yours.
Hey, guys. Welcome back to Surrey, everyone. We are in the home of Lee and Amanda, and they're not going to believe their eyes when they come home because transformation isn't even big enough a word. But there's still lots to do, very little time. Martin's over there. I'm going to ask him how we're doing. Martin, do you mind coming over here?
Yeah, of course.
Telling me what's left to do. I mean, the transformation's already huge.
It's been a fast one today, but we are getting there for sure. I mean, it's all happening.
So what is next? And for example, you know, I've noticed that you've got the corals that you said.
Yes.
You've added the creams and the whites, but I'm seeing all details like in the black here. What?
So you'll see on our curtains over here that I've added to the edge a little black tape.
Okay.
Now that black tape takes a very ordinary pair of curtains and turns them into a couture moment.
Very true.
This is such an easy thing for people to do at home. Just add a little bit of colour to the edge of your curtains and bam, suddenly they're yours.
Absolutely, and they're complemented by the chandelier here. How's the bedroom upstairs looking?
The bedroom upstairs is looking great. You know, that stripe on stripe thing. Here, come have a look.
Okay, let's go.
So, here we go. Ah, our light fixture.
Really is beautiful, isn't it? It just takes you away.
You feel like you're on vacation, right?
Yeah, it really does. It really does. Maldives was a great call.
Yeah.
Maldives, I can see that.
Yeah, via Paris with our furniture.
Via Paris. And love how you've added the bling with the chandelier.
You know, Pete, a boy's got to sparkle.
There's a few touches that Martin needs to supervise, like hanging the mirrors.
This one needs to go right centred over the bed.
Right.
And then it's just a matter of dressing the room. Downstairs, those cabinets are in place and Martin is working his magic, adding the personal touches.
Very calm. Must be the colours.
Mick.
Yeah.
Martin's gone upstairs. Yeah. He's told me to put all these back exactly how they were when we found them.
Okay.
Now, I remember how they went, do you?
Yeah.
Right, I'll front you, you stack them. Yeah? No, hang on, no. That was definitely that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Yeah, but that's how they were.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, not quite sure that Stu and Mike have got the designer touch. Martin? Nah, that's better. So with the final touches almost there in both rooms, I've just got time to do my very own finishing flourish.
Rob, can you hold this for me? I'll take it.
Yeah.
This is going to be one very enlightening selfie. Should be easy enough for them to spot right there. One quick change later and I'm off outside to wait with Jennifer and the family for Lee and Amanda to return.
How are you?
We're well.
Ah, Your Royal Highness. How are you? You're so beautiful. How are you feeling right now? Are you nervous or
Absolutely.
excited?
Very. Everything.
Everything.
Why are them people there?
Here they go. Look, she's driving. She has no idea what's going on.
Oh my God, you haven't. Dad, I'm not going in there. Oh my God. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm just not good now.
You will be in a minute.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Hello, mate.
How you doing, mate?
Have you guys had any idea about this? Nothing? Come with me. Do you know what it is now?
I know now.
Go and see your family and I'll explain everything in minutes. Amanda, before I explain everything, Lee, you're not getting out of this. Everyone here knows about this, except you two. The person who's responsible is this lovely lady, okay? Now, she wrote in, she asked what the chances were that she could give something back to you guys, and the team said, yeah, sure, why not? And now, it's your turn to get something back. So you ready to come and see this? Yeah? All right, let's do it.
This morning, the living room decor was a mix of bland magnolia and dated purple, and space was restricted due to an overabundance of reptiles. But now it's been given an injection of Parisian elegance in a shade of vibrant coral. Touches of black and white in the armchair and accessories add extra sophistication. To give the room a cosy and classy feel, Martin's installed a fireplace as the focal point under the TV opposite that comfy new sofa. And we've displayed the stunning wire horse in the centre of the room. We reckon ex-cavalry officer Lee will love it.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Look how fire.
Didn't notice.
Look at that.
Wow. Thank you.
What do you think, guys?
It's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I want to bring in the designer. This is Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful Martin.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Nice to see you guys.
Thank you so much.
What do you think?
Gorgeous.
Stunning.
You like it?
Stunning.
Unbelievable.
Well, we wanted to give you something that was going to be really comfortable for the family and that you could kind of all lounge and jump about on the sofa and watch your TV in front of a fabulous new fireplace.
That's gorgeous.
The whole vibe is this very kind of relaxed, wonderful, very bright, very up, very kind of happy colourway.
Love it. I love them, I love them. I've never known you speechless.
What's going through your mind? Just tell me what's going through your mind.
It's warm. That's what's going through me. The colours, it's warm to me. You know, it's more of a home.
It's more cosy.
Absolutely.
Cool. And the black, I love the black.
Well, the black's to give it that little modern pop.
Yeah, I like that.
You know, it's that very kind of Parisian French thing to mix in all the art and all the kind of the old vintagey-looking frames. It's that sort of shabby chic, but in a modern way, you know? And, of course, this wonderful black and white chair. It's like our fashion statement in the room, and a great chair for you.
That's my chair.
When we walked in here today, what we noticed was it was a house, but it wasn't a home, exactly what you said. And it was an opportunity to give you something that you can call yours when your friends come over or when you're just relaxing on your own. It's all yours, you know?
Thank you. Absolutely, thank you.
Well, Mum was behind this, and she's been not only an inspiration today, but she's been hands-on.
How do you feel now, seeing it complete?
I'm just so happy that they're happy. And I can see they both are. They're speechless. They haven't taken everything in yet.
Is there anything you want to say before I tell you what's next? You're speechless, right?
100% speak.
Well, we got another surprise for you as well. And are you ready for it? You're taking enough deep breaths in? I think you're going to love what's coming up next.
Before we got started on Lee and Amanda's bedroom, it was drab and dull, with even more magnolia paint on the walls. It needed cheering up and some decent storage. But now it's bright, breezy and beautiful. Martin's Maldives theme, with its duck egg blue and white walls and accents of coral, have given the room the chilled-out ambiance of a day at the beach. The Parisian-style furniture adds a touch of luxury, and we've provided storage in the brightly painted wardrobe and bedside tables, as well as giving Amanda a dressing table of her very own.
Oh, my God.
Lee, I can see your face saying a lot. Tell me what you're feeling and what this means to you right now.
It's strange from like being in the army and that, and having to try and apply to get on the council to get a house, and everything was taken up, but they basically forced us to spend my pension, and then we got help once the pension was spent. So overwhelmed, it's like winning the lottery.
We wanted again to give you this sort of wonderful, very summery, very happy colour. And again, we're continuing that little kind of shabby chicy vibe, but this is shabby chic on vacation. So we did some fun things in here, which we added kind of an interesting paint detail to the ceiling, which actually kind of raises the room, and the fat band of white on the wall and then on the ceiling. It's a kind of an illusion. It lengthens everything and makes the room feel a little bigger. So of course we have this beautiful French bed and side tables, some fun new linens, fantastic closet, because obviously you had all your clothes on a rail before, so I got your closet. And then Mum said, you know, my beautiful daughter has nowhere to get ready, so it was very important that we got you a fantastic dressing table. This is really your space, actually. This is your sanctuary.
I was going to say it's mine.
Now, he's allowed in occasionally. But I hope that you love and enjoy this.
Absolutely. Not quite the bedroom you left this morning.
Amanda, what do you think?
It's everything and more. I always wanted it shabby chic in here. And that, I've always wanted one of those. Just to sit there and do my makeup, and everything is just fantastic.
Jennifer, your mum, why don't you tell Amanda and Lee why you did this for them and why they deserve it?
I did it because I'm very proud of them both. This was just a way of saying how much we love them. Simple as that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We really hope you enjoy every minute of this, and you truly deserve it. And you're a lovely lady.
Thank you.
Stunning.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Stunning. Absolutely
Really?
stunning.
Gorgeous. Love it. I can't believe it.
It's really touching to see how much this means to Amanda and Lee to finally have a house that feels like a home and not just a roof over their heads. They have a brand new living room that they can enjoy and a wonderful, beautiful bedroom that they can retreat to. Ladies and gentlemen, this certainly was one hell of a makeover. It's been 2 weeks since we made over Lee and Amanda's rooms, and we've come back to see how they're enjoying them.
I think the front room is absolutely amazing. The colour is absolutely stunning.
Couldn't change anything in this front room at all. The designer, absolutely fantastic. He's got it spot on.
The fireplace is a fantastic piece in here. We didn't have a fireplace before. It was just a blank wall, and it just makes the room so much more comfortable.
Having the horse in the front room, it's got great sentimental value to myself. I mean, 25 years with horses, and to find all the horsey pictures being drawn out of the albums, etc., being put into photo frames is fantastic. The bedroom was a big shocker. Walking in there, and where we had the bed beforehand, and then we have this new bed to the right-hand side, is like in awe of it.
It's absolutely amazing. We have a wardrobe, the clothes are in there, the bed is just outstanding, and the dresser just it just tops it all off for me. Everything we've always had was hand-me-downs, and now it's all ours. Amazing feeling as well that people can do this for you. What they've done is past my dream, completely way beyond it. It's fantastic.